You're watching the Weekly Wednesday What's Up at the Sky Tree. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, though. Son number
Oh, my wiener.
You're watching the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I tell you everything that happened in my life in 1 week. I gotta take a walk. I'm hot, like mentally hot, I suppose. I'm actually using a selfie stick today. I got it through Amazon. It arrived today, actually next day service. Pretty cool, I believe. It's using Bluetooth, and you know, I'm not one of those people that like to do selfie sticks and shit, but it's actually in preparation for in a few days Halloween. Halloween is coming, so and if you remember the last video I did with Halloween, I was using a GoPro stick, and since I don't have the GoPro anymore, I gave it to Ayumi, and I don't even know where the stick is actually. This is kind of cool right here. Is this like a water thing? You can't really tell, but it's like a gutter thing. Yeah. Anyways, so I don't have the GoPro anymore. I can't really use that stick anymore. So I was thinking this will probably be good to getting shots, you know, like so, like this, opposed to just using my arm. Although, you know, it is nicer if I see a sexy girl or something like that to hold them a little bit, you know, like for, fuck it, I'll still do it. Anyways, I needed to get out the house because I was so fucking pissed. Like, today is my first day off. Technically yesterday was my day off. My job hadn't started yet, but I went to work anyways, and they were like, why are you here? So I shopped around Shibuya and shit. But today is my first day off, and I was like, okay, let me knock out some of these reactions and shit. And it was, you know, there's specifically any sort of like TV show that comes on during the later part of the week. Since my new schedule, it's kind of, basically I'm like working Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday. On top of that, you know, private life events, been going on job interviews or whatever. I just don't have time to watch many shows. I can't even explain the illegal part of the, you know, like could face jail time, 25 years in prison for doing illegal downloads and all this other shit. So, not that I do that, but I'm just saying, to keep up with what's going on in America, I have to be very crafty about the way I'm getting my stuff. And on top of that, to find files that are relatively small for me to do my reactions PIP. It's a very huge risk I'm running. So like, yeah, we won't get into the details of all that, but anybody that knows how this shit works, you gotta be very careful. Anyways, so like I spent the entire day in my apartment as usual, or my little room, editing and putting out what I believe is pretty good content and all that. You know, and I was about to knock out the Arrow stuff, my mini review, because as I mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing full reactions on Arrow until the mid-season finale, for many reasons. One, I just don't have the fucking time. There's a lot of shit. On top of that, Supergirl just started, and people seriously think that shit is easy to fucking cut TV shows. Reactions, like simple basic reactions, is one thing, but other, like, really, like, to actually do a really good job and cut TV shows, and not put up the full fucking episode and shit, which eventually gets taken down anyways. That shit ain't easy, especially if you want to have a little bit of flair, like style. Like I know why J-Roar is cutting his down to like under 5 minutes and shit now, and like all over the place, and like puts a music track over it and such. I know why he's doing it. You know, mainly because he just doesn't want it to get third-party strikes and things like that. For me, I don't think I could ever go that route. And well, you know, as long as my video doesn't get taken down, I won't say I'm okay with the third-party strikes, because I do dispute them, but I will say that, like, the enjoyment I have for the actual TV show and just being an editor, you know, that's what I actually did in college. I took classes and focused on editing, communications, all that shit. Yeah, I actually enjoy editing certain shows like Flash, The Dark Knight. I was thinking TWD, The Walking Dead. I enjoy cutting things like that because I actually enjoy the show, and I'm actually able to create and craft something new based on my reaction. So what I mean is, based on my reaction, you're watching a brand new show that's reviewing. It's a review show from that point on. You know, it's hard for me to really explain it, but for example, something new happens in the show. Something happens in the show, I point it out, and then that same point comes up again, especially with the Flash. I'm really good at that. I'm able to make like a full new story based on Akasan's reaction. Like, it's hard for me to explain, but like for instance, there was the killer, like there was the mention of the killer shark. Now I didn't include this in the reaction because I was just too tired to go back and find it, but I did mention killer shark or something as they mentioned in the beginning, right? And then later it shows up later, so it's like, okay, there's like a beginning and an end to my reaction. It's not just ha ha he he hoo, right? Anyways, so I'm trying to burn through all this, and just fucking stupid shit comes up because, yeah, especially there's other videos that I was putting up. Another video I thought I was pretty responsible in, you know, doing charity and trying to help out a family that lost their entire home because I did a reaction on it with the man dancing and shit. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do something like that, and like the mom actually wants me to call her tomorrow and talk to her. I don't know how I'm gonna do that from Japan, but you know, I felt really good about that. And then this one fucker who allegedly has been a fan of mine for a long time, but that didn't take note of the fact that I said I wasn't going to do Arrow reactions for the whole season anymore, because other fans commented and say, you know, hey, I'd rather you just do some mini reviews if you can, better than nothing. So people noticed. Anyways, if you really want to see it, this ongoing bullshit. Ooh, yakitori. Nah. Anyways, if you want to see some of that bullshit, you'll know where to find it. If you look around for it, it's fucking annoying. I asked my network because I need to figure out how to fully ban somebody, because this is actually becoming a problem with other people as well. I need to figure out how to ban, and for some reason it's like always has to do with DC content. It's always DC content. I don't get it. But I need to figure out how to fully ban somebody, but because what I've been doing when banning someone, they just they can still comment, they just can't see my comments. I can't see this, so I'm just blocking their comments. I'm like, no. I'm like, get the fuck off my channel altogether. Like, I don't need that sort of attitude, that environment on my channel completely. So I'm trying to figure out how to work around that. So I asked my network, because online it's impossible. There's no like website or video that does a good explanation of that, how to ban someone completely. There may not be a way. So anyways, I had to get out because after doing like 6 or 7 hours of just straight reactions, editing and such, gotta fucking get out and see the world. I suppose just get some fresh air, especially in that fucking closet.